some big names returning. Kennedy, one of them this weekend. Looking forward to seeing them back in action.
Yeah. Josh was ready to go in the last game, but just had a very minor tweak of his ankle, which we thought didn't want to stress him by playing on it. He could have played that weekend, but didn't want him to carry any soreness. So he's raring to go. So great for him. Coxie's back, but hasn't really missed any training anyway, so he's right to go.
And Nikoski?
Not Nico this week, no. Not Waters probably this week. They're probably the two that were maybe not.
I saw a tweet come through that you talked about your forward line and the prospect of having one of the better forward lines in the competition. Are you excited about what could be out there if the injuries go your way?
Yeah, I don't know if I said that, but we're happy that what we learnt from Hams and Hill and how they held up last year and added to our forward line, that we'll have Kennedy hopefully for the majority of this year, Lacroix back, Nikoski back. It's strengthened up the players we can play through our forward line. So it's exciting to have them all up and going at the moment.
How's Mark pulled up after his first hit out? Mark Lacroix.
Oh, yeah, he pulled up fine. Yeah, no, really well.
He'll play a full pre-season. He'll do a full sort of load. We look to rest him at all, or
just normal planning for all players. In that they have light weeks on the training track, play games, or he only played one game in that first round of the NAB Cup, so he's looking forward to upping that.
And Nick, now Nui, how's he travelling? Is he any closer to being a certain starter for round one, I guess, or?
No closer than what he was last week. Yeah, so other than being a week closer, because we're getting closer, if that makes sense. But he's tracking along really well. Yeah, it's exciting.
Is he in and out for round one?
We're a fair way out from round one, so every player's in doubt for round one at this stage. We've got them all penciled in, but we'll wait and see. But he's tracking along really well.
Have you got Curry penciled in?
Absolutely, yeah. He has too. Yeah.
How's he tracking?
He's going pretty well. He ran pretty hard this morning and said he felt good. He worked really hard this morning. So.
What's your thoughts on the new rotations rule for this week?
As in the capping? Yeah, it's a good experiment. Good time to do it in the NAB Cup. The AFL will get some data out of this over all the games over the next 2 or 3 weekends, and that will be used in making their decision about where it heads next year.
You don't have any kind of personal thoughts about the capping though at all? Brad Scott thinks it might slow the game down more than too much.
No, I don't necessarily think that, but I'm more than happy to have a look at it and see what we learn from it. Mind you, I was involved in the game when we did less than 80 rotations per game, so I sort of know what the game will look like already, and it didn't worry me back then.
John, Brad was saying he's got concerns that the game is becoming almost unrecognisable with all the tinkering. Do you agree from when you played that it's unrecognisable? Or?
Not really, no. No, it looks pretty. The game's in good, healthy shape. It's there's certainly been rule adjustments and interpretations. Majority of those around player welfare, player safety, and I think anything around player safety is great. But yeah, it's still plenty of action in the game. We saw one of the great grand finals last year. Under all these rules, it was just still a pretty spectacular event.
Murray Newman, how's he going? Is he going to be returning to the main group for training, or has he been at all?
He will train with the main group today, but he's still got some things he has to address in terms of being back in full-time training with the whole group. So he's still working through those.
So he won't play in NAB Cup?
No.
Were you disappointed with the Waffles decision to keep him at Swan Districts, not allow him to come to East Perth?
We asked for him to move to East Perth, so we felt that was in his best interest, but we respect the Waffles decision. I'm very confident that Swan Districts will support Murray in the way that we need him supported. So I'm comfortable that either way that it's gone, but we felt it was basically moving where he'll be next year, move it forward 12 months. That would suit Murray more, but I understand the Waffles decision.
Matt Rosa, will he play this weekend?
Yes.
And the issue with Waters and Nikoski is they just need more time to get match fitness? Or?
Yeah, Nico is around when he's prepared to step in to full match or into a game. He may or may not play next week. Bo, we're very confident will play next week.